There are 4 Pixel phones this year, and the difference between the most affordable model and the most expensive model is almost 1 lakh rupees. The Pixel 11 starts at 90,000 rupees. The Pixel 11 Pro costs 1,20,000 rupees. The 11 Pro XL costs 1,35,000 rupees. And the almighty Pixel 11 Pro Fold costs 1,87,000 rupees. So the question isn't really that which Pixel is right for you. The question is that which Pixel 11 makes the most sense for your wallet. Well, I've spent some brief time with all the Pixel 11 devices, and here are my first impressions of the brand new Pixel 11 series. Hello everyone, Aman here for Digit, and now let's get started. The first thing you notice when you pick up the new Pixels is that the familiar Pixel design and the camera bar are still here, but the bar is now 40% thinner on the regular Pixel 11, making the phone sit much flatter on a table and feel less bulky in your pocket. The Pixel 11 also gets a matte metal frame and glass back with IP68 protection. The Pro models feel more premium though. The Pixel 11 Pro and Pro XL get Google's brightest ever Super Actua displays, reaching up to 3600 nits brightness, along with a new anti-scratch coating. And then there's the Pixel 11 Pro Fold, which is obviously in a different league altogether. But the biggest change across this generation is inside. The Pixel 11 series is powered by Google's new Tensor G6 and what this Tensor chip lets Google do with the phone. Google says the G6 chip has a 25% faster CPU for web browsing and 15% quicker app launches, while its TPU has 50% more compute power. More importantly, on-device AI tasks can be processed up to 3.5 times faster while using up to 3.5 times less energy compared with Tensor G5. And that matters because AI is becoming a much bigger part of the Pixel experience. Gemini is built into the experience with the latest Gemini Nano running on the phone. There are also camera-focused AI features, and Google's latest imaging models work with Tensor G6 to push zoom on the Pro models up to 120x digitally. The cameras themselves are getting meaningful upgrades too. The regular Pixel 11 gets a larger 48 megapixel main sensor with 56% more light sensitivity, plus a 5x optical telephoto lens that can now reach 30x digital zoom. On the Pro and Pro XL, there's a new main sensor and a redesigned 48 megapixel telephoto camera with 30% more light sensitivity. Portrait mode also works at 5x. Google says night sight can now capture images up to 4.5 times faster. So, where does that leave the 4 phones? If you're looking at the Pixel 11 at 89,999 rupees, this is the one I would recommend to most people. You're getting the Tensor G6 chip, the Pixel camera experience, Gemini and Google software without crossing the 1 lakh rupees mark. You still get 256GB storage as standard, and the camera hardware is no longer something that you can dismiss as the obvious weak point. Yes, the Pro models have better displays and cameras, but if you're mostly taking everyday photos, using social media, watching YouTube, and want a clean Android experience with Google's AI features, I don't think you need to spend 30,000 rupees more. That's what makes the Pixel 11 the smart buy. Then there's the Pixel 11 Pro at 1,19,999 rupees. This is for the one who actually cares about the camera. The new main sensor, upgraded 48 megapixel telephoto lens, 5x portrait mode and 120x Pro zoom make the Pro a much more serious photography phone. You also get the brighter 3600 nit display and a more premium build. And there's a neat Pro only feature called Highlight, where LEDs around the camera flash can give you glanceable notifications without forcing you to pick up the phone. If you are keeping your phone for 3 or 4 years and photography is absolutely important to you, I would pay the extra 30,000 rupees. The Pixel 11 Pro XL at 1,34,999 rupees is even simpler. It's the Pro experience for people who want a big phone. If you watch a lot of content, play games, edit photos, read documents, or just simply prefer a larger display, this is the one to get. And finally, the Pixel 11 Pro Fold at 1,86,999 rupees. This is not the phone I would recommend just because it is the most expensive Pixel, but if you actually want a foldable, the larger inner screen changes what you can do with the phone, particularly for multitasking, reading and productivity. But if you mostly use your phone like a normal phone, save your money, I would say. You're paying a huge premium for a form factor you may not use enough. By the way, all the phones that you just saw in this video also get 7 years of main OS and security updates and all the latest Pixel drop updates. But yes, these were my first impressions and what I think about the latest Pixel 11 devices. What are your thoughts? Share everything with me in the comments below. And more coverage around the Pixel 11 is dropping soon on Digit. For now, thank you for watching and take care of yourselves.